So today I want to talk about Turkish club Fenerbahce. And Fenerbahce have been very active in this summer's transfer market and will definitely look a lot different in EAFC than they did in FIFA 23. But exactly which changes will we see? I want to start by taking a look at the current squad in FIFA 23. And a quick disclaimer, at the time of recording this video, it's late August, so we're dealing with the latest transfer update that was released before the summer. So Fenerbahce are lined up in this 4-1-3-2 formation you can see on the screen here. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna X out every player that has left the club during the summer. So let's start with the starting 11. So first of all, Ener Valencia has left for Brazil and Internacional SC. And then Willian Arrau has left for Panathinaikos in Greece. Turkish wonderkid Arda Güler has left for Real Madrid. Hungarian centre-back Attila Szalai has left for Hoffenheim in the German Bundesliga. Now, as you may know, in FIFA 23, with the squad updates and everything, the best starting 11 isn't necessarily the one available in the game because it always reflects the current situation at the club, and injuries, form, stuff like that can influence how they line up in the game. So let's also take a look at the bench and the rest of the squad to see if there are any players there who also left the club. So first of all, Italian-Brazilian striker João Pedro has gone to Brazilian club Grêmio on a loan. Uruguayan winger/forward Rossi has left to the MLS to join Columbus Crew. Also worth mentioning are a couple of loan deals that expired, so Alioski has gone back to Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia, and Brazilian centre-back Gustavo Henrique has gone back to Flamengo. There is also a heavy rumor about starting goalie Bajindir joining Manchester United. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but there is also a goalie rumored to come in that I will mention a little bit later in the video when we talk about the new arrivals. So who have they got to replace all these departed players? First, I should mention that it looks like Fenerbahce have changed their formation this season, changing to something that looks more like a 4-3-3 or a 4-1-4-1. And I based this on available information on live score sites like flashscore.com, with the disclaimer of it being a bit simplified, and I will not go into depth about the tactics in this specific video, but I thought the formation change would be relevant to mention, and also for presenting the new arrivals in a meaningful way. So with that out of the way, let's start presenting the new players. Let me just tweak the formation real quick and blur the player faces so we can do some reveals. And for the record, this screen is not from EAFC. I've done the transfers manually within FIFA 23 for the sake of this video. So let's start up front, where we have Edin Dzeko. Dzeko joins from Inter and is gonna be the starting striker in this setup. On the left side, the starter is Dusan Tadic, joining from Ajax. Then on the opposite side we have Turkish international Cengiz Under joining from Marseille. As one of the new center midfielders we have Fred joining from Manchester United. Then they have a couple of new center backs. One of them is Rodrigo Becao joining from Udinese. The Brazilian is gonna play alongside new arrival Jiku, and he joins from Strasbourg. Then I just want to mention in goal we have Bajindir as of now, but the rumor is that Livakovic is gonna come in, the Croatian goalie that had a great World Cup. Let's also talk about the bench players. We have Szymanski, Polish international, joining from Feyenoord, or he is joining from Dynamo Moscow, but he was at Feyenoord on loan last season. We also have a backup defender, Mert Muldur is joining from Sassuolo, and then the last new arrival is Ryan Kent, the English winger joining from Glasgow Rangers. And I also want to mention some bench players here that are still in the squad. You have Batshuayi on the bench, you have Irfan Kavechi, you have Osayi Samuel, you also have players like Sajk, you have Aziz, you have Dursun, you have Lincoln and Josh King. I also want to mention the Dutch left back Oosterwolde, who played a lot last season and also has been playing a little bit this year, so he could probably get a little bit of an upgrade and be usable at left back. So there you have it, all the new arrivals and the changes for Fenerbahce heading into EAFC. This is definitely a team to watch and a team I want to try out when the game launches. This is gonna be a very interesting team to use in online seasons, and I really like the new additions they have because they add a little bit of everything, and it definitely should be playable inside of the meta in the game. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think about this team, and if there is any other teams you want me to cover. I have a list of teams that I have noted down already, but if there are any requests, I'm gonna do them, so leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, I will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy football, guys.